long-term, who knows what we mean by long-term, but let's take the last few years, it's been about 2.8% annual growth rate. And there are serious structural issues here. So while we may give farmers income, yes, we must give farmers income, and the transfers are very welcome, but they don't solve what I see as the major problems in Indian agriculture. For a start, water. If you want to change and transform agriculture and transform the economy, we have to increase productivity. And not only consumption, because productivity is the thing which will enable farmers to feed themselves in the long term and transit out of agriculture in the long term. Now, if you take irrigation, in all these decades, only 44% of our irrigable area is irrigated. Much of it has been through groundwater. Groundwater has been depleting at completely unsustainable rates. So if you take Punjab, our breadbasket, some of you may remember the images of Punjab in the 50s when you Google people playing with water. And now you have a decline over the last many years of 2.3 feet annual decline of groundwater per year. Many districts have hit arsenic level. Across 12 states of India, 94 districts, you hit arsenic. And so what's happening is there's irrigation questions, and then what happens to the rural economy, because it dries up your bore wells, it affects your drinking water. The second is, did you know that about 38% of our soil is degraded? The third and absolutely immediate question is that of climate change. Now, there's been rather little discussion in the economic survey of 2020 in the agriculture chapter on climate change. There's discussion in the sustainability chapter, but I feel totally inadequate. Now, every single measure that you take, no matter who's done the studies of the past few years, we know that South Asia in general and India will be hugely negatively affected by climate change. Wheat, rice, maize, all our crops, unless we farmers adapt, are going to decline hugely. China won't be affected in quite the same way. It might actually gain in some parts. But India will be hugely affected. And the fourth, of course, question is that not everything flows with money. We might believe that in the business school, but institutions matter. So if we consider that 86% of our farmers cultivate less than 2 hectares, much of it is non-viable, they have very little power, political or other power to make a difference, notwithstanding occasional demonstrations. The really marginal and poor farmers and agricultural laborers, who, by the way, it's not clear whether they're getting the transfers or not. What are we doing in relation to institutions? So, did you want me to talk about where we could go from here?
We come back to that.
We can come back to that. So just as a small plug, I believe that it's not competitiveness which is going to lead to sustainability. Cooperation is perhaps the only key to sustainability. And I'm very happy to elaborate on that in the second round.
Thank you.